Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer from here in Melbourne, Australia. What I wanted to talk to you today about is about the new Sony 85mm that's just been announced. It gave me a bit of a quandary because I actually have been able to find the Batis which I could choose to pick up today. And the thing was, I was deciding then whether to keep the Batis or to go with the new Sony. So I thought about it deeply and I ended up going for the Batis, which I just picked up, and I'll explain the reasons why. One of the main reasons that I went to the Sony system as against using my Nikon gear was that the weight was a major factor. And what sort of swung me around a little bit was I thought, I was tempted initially to go with the new Sony, but once I realised, look, again, I'm just going back to what I was when I had the Nikon cameras. It's double the weight basically of what the Batis is. So that was a big selling factor to me. The other thing too was, now that I've been getting more and more into video, I actually want the lens to be stabilized, because I may even use it with the new Sony 6300, as that now is a 4K camera as well, but there's no in-body stabilization with the new Sony a6000. So that is an advantage basically of keeping the 85 with stabilization in the lens, because then at least when I'm shooting video I am going to get some form of stabilization. The other telling factor too, here in Australia, the new Sony lens is actually $2,999, so it's actually $1,100 dearer than what the Batis is, and really, to be honest, I just don't think I can justify that sort of expense. It would have to be a monumental increase in performance over the Batis to justify that type of money. And from what I've seen in the images that are posted online, yeah, the bokeh might be a fraction nicer, but it's not worth that sort of money. The other thing is too, I still think the Zeiss has that pop that it tends to get with strong colours, and I really love that look. So I'm actually quite excited to have decided to keep the Batis. That's the main reason that I sort of went for this. As again, I repeat, I like the size, the in-body stabilization, and also the cost was a big factor as well. So that's basically what I decided to do. I mean, you may have a different idea or what you want. Obviously, if the one-stop extra light is really, really important to you, you would go for the Sony. But again, if that becomes such a massive issue for me, I can still use my other Sony, the 35mm, which is the 1.4. So I can go down to that sort of light if I need to. But with the ISO on the latest cameras, really a one-stop of light advantage is not that much anymore, because the ISO on these cameras, you can actually run it high to make up for that. Clearly though, if you were after that beautiful round bokeh that it seems to be showing, well, you may want to go with the Sony, but from all the results I've seen, the Batis has given beautiful results, so I think I'm going to be more than happy. And I think it is more of an overall lens because of the weight and the in-body stabilization, so I think I've probably made the right decision. So what I'll do soon, over the next couple of videos, I might give you some examples of me using the new Batis, so you can sort of see the results that I'm getting as well. So that's going to be really exciting. So in the meantime, if you can, give me a thumbs up for this video if you could please, and also like my page if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye.